Good evening everybody, welcome to the Sunday Night League and the Porsche Cup round number 10 here at Monza. Tonight we are using Monza without the first chicane, so that chicane that we all know for its eventful first corner shenanigans is not here. In fact, the first corner for us is Curva Grande, so we're on board at the moment with GT Racer, currently third in the championship, consistent podium finisher, and we'll see it. So straight on at the chicane, as you can see, and we're going flat out through Curva Grande, 165 miles an hour in these cars, keeping it flat, and into the chicane here, braking hard. So just an update in the championship standings then. So tonight, unfortunately, Digital Blasphemy cannot attend, and he's leading our championship with 171 points. Rob on drums, who won so dramatically last week, is second in the championship with 165 points, so he will be hoping to take advantage of Digital's absence this weekend. Third place is GT Racer with 145 points. OKC Ranger is 177 points. MFC Doors is 79 points, and Mika has 77 points. Tonight we have the debut of Sarlek, who is here. He has been trying to join for the past few weeks but has had other commitments, so tonight is the first time that he can join us. Next week he will have a livery that conforms with our regulations. So I am hosting the game, so I will just tell the guys that they have 1 minute qualifying. As always with qualifying, the top 3 places are put to the back, but pole position gets 5 points, second place gets 4 points, and third place gets 3 points. So with 6 drivers here, we actually will have a full change of the grid as opposed to last week. So just waiting now for the countdown to come up. Tyres for the race. You can only use one compound once during a race. So if you start on the Super Softs, you change tyres, you have to change to a different compound. You cannot put another pair of Super Softs on that car unless you keep the same set on that car. So last week we had a dramatic race that was decided very close to the end by Digital falling off whilst leading. He was trying to get fastest laps and he came off the track. Rob on drums took advantage to take his first win of the season. Let's see if everybody is ready tonight. Let's see. Send the ready. Everybody looks to be ready. So let's start the qualifying session. So here we go. Start qualifying. So as you say, qualifying here is going to be qualifying is going to be 10 minutes. Fastest driver goes into 6th place, second fastest goes into 5th, and third fastest goes into 4th. Get rid of these numbers. There we go. So, out on track already is MFC Doors, who's leading the way in his Pierre Gasly inspired Toro Rosso livery. He'll be hoping to get the success that Pierre got in 2020 around Monza. In second place we can see OKC Ranger on track, and we've got GT Racer in third on track. Rob on drums, the championship is there for him to take the lead of tonight. Can he take full advantage? Will need to get points though in qualifying, I would say, to maximise his opportunity. got Mika again in her Racing Pride Porsche. The burger is because she enjoys eating a good fat burger. So I asked the question last week, why does she have a burger on the rear bumper of her car? And that is the reason why. They've all got little logos in GT87 team. They've all got little bits, and hers is a burger because she enjoys eating them. It's as simple as that. And there is Sarlacc a little bit further behind, so he's not going to get the advantage of a tow, unlike the guys at the front. So the guys at the front have now come out of the Parabolica, the long straight now, coming through. So let's see what we can do. It's a long time on the accelerator here. Coming out of the Parabolica, it's absolutely key that you have the speed out of there, because it carries all the way down this incredibly long straight. It's long anyway, but with this Curva Grande just being flat, no lift, oh, a little lift actually, by doors. They're flat in the Formula X cars around there. Formula X is coming at 8:30 tonight, with your usual commentator. Good attack there by doors. Well, there's blue flags waving, I don't know why. They're all getting through. You can see GT Racer was attacking those curbs a lot more than his counterparts. In fact, Mika seems to have had a good exit as well. So we're just looking now at Doors. Doors is leading the way. I suspect GT Racer, though, he was fastest in practice. I suspect GT Racer could be setting the pole position time as it stands, although Doors has got a nice big gap to OKC Ranger. So is Doors actually going to show us the way? So Ascari chicane, very fast, have to be very committed through those sweeping corners. Down now into the final turn, the Parabolica. Where do we brake? Just missed the braking spot, sorry. Going through the final corner. I got distracted by the camera angle, actually. Might change the camera angle. So Doors sets a 140. OKC Ranger, just a tenth off, and there we go, Ranger. No, Rob on drums has done exactly what he needs to do. Pole position by 3/10 of a second, 4/10 of a second to GT Racer. Doors is third, fourth is OKC Ranger, Mika is fifth. Let's have a look. Sarlacc is currently on a best lap though. He's coming through Ascari chicane. So he's attacking it. This makes it tricky then, because he's going to go through the Parabolica as everybody else is going to go through Lesmo 1 and Lesmo 2. So he's about half a lap behind the others. But he's on a fast lap. He doesn't need the tow, it would seem. He said to everyone, okay, we'll start here. Let's see. Putting the gauntlet down. Wow. 8/10 of a second ahead of those around him. That is incredible, that speed. So let's have a look. Doors then, coming through the Ascari chicane. What can he do? Powering through. He's currently fourth at the moment. This would be pole position in the race. It's coming through the Parabolica. Carrying a lot of speed. Obviously you can carry speed. I wonder if that's what Sarlacc did. He got good exit maybe and carried the speed through. Let's see. No, 1/10 down. Rob on drums coming into the pit stop. GT Racer goes quicker, but he's not anywhere near Sarlacc. And Mika has closed the gap a little bit, a second now off MC Doors. So our grid so far, Sarlacc is still leading at the moment. Rob on drums has just come out the pits. He's got the super softs on. Sarlacc is on the softs as well. I wonder if there's more time in the tyres, or whether the softs are the tyres to be on for this qualifying session. A 1:39.614 he did last time out. Deck Hugo is saying go OKC Ranger. So we have a fan for Ranger here tonight. Good evening, Deck. I wonder where Ant is tonight. So, 10th down by Sarlek. Second, GT Racer coming through into this scary chicane. I'm going to change this camera. We normally use variable, however, it does seem to be just holding some really poor shots right now. So 3 minutes left of the session. GT Racer currently in second place. He's a 10th up on Rob on drums. Coming through the parabolica, brakes hard. Back on the power, just lifts slightly. Back on the power again. Out of the parabolica. Will he come into pit? No, he's carrying on the super soft tyres. And he's 8/10 down. What about Rob on drums? He's on his out lap. Okay, see Rangers, slow lap for him. Mika's just got quicker. She's within 4/10 now of Doors, so she's getting quicker and quicker. She's closing that gap. She's on the super soft tyres as well now. Ant is probably boozing out on the two. Possibly is. England won today in the Euros. Comfortable win, really. Controlled. But a good win all the same. Who will win tonight in the Sunday Night League in the Porsche Cup round 10? Currently, our debutant, Sarlek, is going quicker. He goes a 10th quicker. He's flying round here. 1:39.5. He's so much quicker than GT Racer, who's overtaken Doors. Now, I wonder if Doors has had a little bit of an issue on his lap. Possibly. He seems to be a little bit down on his time. Yes, he has. He's backed off. And he's let Mika through as well. Now, Mika, I wonder if she got held up by that, because it's an awkward place to catch another driver going into the approach to Scary. It can put you off. So, GT Racer, where's Rob on drums? Rob on drums went onto the faster tyre, didn't he? He went onto the super soft, so here he comes. He's coming now, he's a little bit behind everybody else, going through the parabolica. Everybody else, GT Racer, does he go quicker? No, he's crossed the line now, hasn't gone any quicker. Going through the parabolica then, keeping it tight, keeping it close to the pit wall. Rob on drums goes to pole position. Pole position for Rob on drums, 0.034 ahead of Sarlek, and with 1 minute left to go, he has thrown down the gauntlet to Sarlek. Sarlek is on a best lap though, and he's got a little bit of a toe, but he's backed off. He's backed off, he's only in second gear and he's got his hazards on. So he will not get another run, I don't think. Rob on drums, 0. Oh, a little bit wide. Somebody in front, though, has hit the bollards. Somebody in front has hit the bollards. Was that Doors who hit the bollards? It was. He's having to give way to Rob on drums. Mika is off the track as well. OKC Ranger has just crossed the line. He's got 12 seconds, though, to go, so he's timed this well. Sarlek, not run out of fuel, just going slowly. How strange. So, Rob on drums, 2 seconds off his pace. Sarlek has finished his lap. What can GT Racer do? Currently in 3rd place. Looking to improve his time. He's got an outside opportunity at the championship. Look how tight he is. He's improved. It's within half a second of Rob on drums. Well done, GT Racer. We did see a big gap, but all of a sudden we got the top 3 covered by half a second. I believe everybody else... Oh no, OKC Ranger has got an opportunity. Coming into the Scary Chicane. He's half a second down though on his best lap. So this possibly, unless he has an amazing final sector, will be him on pole position for the race. Bellevue Aces Speedway team on the side of his car. Brings brings me back to the days when I used to go and see my local team in Speedway. The Hull Vikings. Unfortunately no longer with us as a team. So, OKC Ranger, let's have a look. See if he improves his position. He does improve his time, but not his position. He sets his time there. So, we have now the dummy grid. The dummy grid is ready. Obviously, this will not be the start because we need to put the drivers in their right positions. So just remind the drivers to exit, please. See how many of them listen. Good, they've all listened, that's fantastic. And fantastic, there we go. So, changing the settings. Okay, so Ranger is typing. I wonder if he had a problem. No, it's just apologising to Sarlek. He says no problem. So let's get this grid together then. Sarlek needs to enter. Everybody has entered. Let's change this grid order up then. Let's change it. So, pole position now. OKC Ranger from qualifying 4th. Second place is MC Dawes, who's there. Mika is in 3rd. Then in 4th place we have GT Racer, who gets 3 points for that. 4 points go to Sarlek, who's making his debut, and Rob on drums gets the all-important 5 points. That will help his championship. Let's ask if everybody is ready. Nearly entered there myself. It would be a bit of an advantage with the Formula X car. As I say, Formula X is on at 8:30 this evening. Just everybody seems to be ready. Just let me get all my things in front of me so that I can make sure everything is going right. Have a clean race. We always have clean races in the Sunday Night League. It's a fantastic group of people. If you want to join us, just get in touch and we will be happy to have you here, as we say. 2 rounds left after this one. We are at Le Mans, the next race, and then we are at Suzuka. So the Sunday Night League is here for round 10 of the Porsche Cup. Digital Blasphemy, championship leader, is not here, and his championship rival Rob on drums took pole position and will start 6th on the grid. He has 5 points for that. So let's wait for those lights. OKC Ranger starts on pole for this race. 12 laps around Monza, no chicane, and the jump start from GT Racer. Oh no! Fortunately, Rob on drums saw that. OKC Ranger gets a clean start, and straight away MC Dawes is having a look. Mika is also there. Is she going to have a go into Curva Grande? Here she comes from 3rd to 1st. Mika leads 2nd. OKC Ranger, and Sarlek is in 3rd already. So Mika a little bit wide. She leads the race. 2nd though. And Sarlek's already all over the back of OKC Ranger. Going to Lesmo 1. And we have got this group of cars. Now this is going to be interesting. How is the slipstream going to work? Sarlek, look at Sarlek go. It's alongside. In fact, he's ahead now of OKC Ranger. Confused me because him and Sarlek have got the same helmet. So Sarlek now, third place. Very similar. Sarlek in third. He showed a lot of pace in the qualifying session. Half a second behind Mika. What tyres? So, Mika is on super softs. Sarlek again on the softs. Just closing up to Mika, covering 2/10 through the Parabolica. Got OKC Ranger defending against Doors, but we've got a battle now for the lead. We've got Mika taking the lead, crossing the line in first, and we've got Sarlek close behind in second place. Will he have a look through Curva Grande? Mika takes a tighter line through there. You see the Porsche's just sliding ever so slightly through that corner. Into the chicane. Hard braking. And no attack. Rob on drums attacking the curbs through there. Losing some time. And he's got GT Racer right behind him. Cutting to the front. Oh, and Rob on drums has gone off. Rob on drums went off in the background, but we're staying with this because we've got Sarlek right behind Mika, pushing along. He's got the inside line now, going into the Ascari chicane. Will Mika let him have it, or will she fight it? She fights it. Sarlek thinks about that for another lap. Keeps the power on though. Gets a good exit out of the complex. Could he have a go into the Parabolica, I wonder? Currently in second. Rob on drums though, still in the pack. We can see him just at the back of the pack. But these two currently got second in front of Doors, who I believe Doors has passed OKC Ranger, and Mika is defending fantastically. Up the inside, keeping that line close to the barrier. Let's just have a look at everybody else. So we've got Doors in third. We've got a great battle. We've got GT Racer, current third in the championship, looking at OKC Ranger. This is very close. OKC Ranger fourth at the moment, but he is defending hard against GT Racer, who is fighting to set the fastest time going through. Look at this though. Mika has got the whole pack behind her now. Poor exit possibly through through the chicane, the first chicane, and she's got Sarlek right behind. So super soft tyres, as we said, for Mika. Sarlek is on the softs. So much quicker down here, but unfortunately the Ascari chicane, you have to be incredibly brave, and Mika is really good at defending. Sarlek's looking at it though. Sarlek's going for it. No. Oh, and a little touch possibly. Sarlek and Doors. Sarlek and Doors possibly had a little touch. Going through Ascari. Again, Sarlek, great exit out of the chicane. And he's going for it round the outside of the Parabolica. He now leads. And a great move. Fantastic move around the Parabolica. Keeps it just on track. But Sarlek currently second still. Mika is there again. She is holding position. Little touch through Curva Grande. But can Sarlek get up the inside? No. No, he can't. It's just... And look at... Where has GT Racer come from? GT Racer, who stalled on the grid, is now battling for second place against Salek. This is incredible. Been looking at the battle for the lead, and GT Racer has got himself back into a podium position. Salek, second place. Looking on the outside now. He's tried the inside a few times. Looking on the outside of the Ascari chicane. Brave place to be. But no, has to concede the position again to Mika. But GT Racer is all over the back of them. Can GT Racer pull off a move? Salek are looking on the outside. Could they go 3 wide through Parabolica? It would be a brave move. Salek again does the move round the outside of the Parabolica, but we saw this last lap and Mika just overtook him down this straight. This is a slipstream battle, and we've got Dawes now in third place. Dawes is there, he's got GT Racer right behind him. Salek is defending this. Rob on drums, he's giving up. He's on the medium tyres, he's giving up on those tyres. And Mika again takes the lead. Oh! Through Curva Grande, 4 of them battling for this win. Already lap 5 of 12. Salek up the inside. No, Mika defends. Mika's gone off. Mika has gone off. Now, that might be one for the stewards. Is Salek waiting? He is. Fantastic sportsmanship. Salek is waiting for Mika. Obviously, a touch between the two. Fantastic to see that. Absolutely fantastic to see between the two. Thank you very much, Salek. Rob on drums, we said he has to capitalise on Digital not being here this weekend. Currently, oh, that is not what we want to see. And he's spun round. Let's go back to the battle at the front. And GT Racer, who stalled on the grid, remember, now leads. He's got 8 tenths a second to Dawes, and then we got OKC Ranger in third place. Looking at Dawes now. Dawes has had a few podiums recently. He's been setting quick laps as well. None of the top 3, in fact, none of the top 5. Only Rob on drums has won during this season. Digital Blasphemy was the record holder with 5 wins this season, but there were only a few points separating him and Rob on drums. 6 points separating him and Rob on drums because of the way points are awarded for qualifying. OKC Ranger looking now at Dawes. He can see an opportunity to win this race. 12 laps in. 12 laps this race. 6th lap at the end of this will be completed. Half a tank of fuel, so Dawes definitely will have to pit. So will GT Racer. Mika will. Salek might have to pit. Rob on drums does not. He did do his pit stop before though. It's 38 seconds behind. It's not over for him. Definitely not over for him. But can OKC Ranger do this on 1 tank of fuel? It's going to be critical to have around half a tank as he completes this lap. So Mo Farah, not a Usain Bolt. I agree with you, Deck. I agree with you. This is going to be interesting. Can OKC Ranger use this strategy? Half a tank of fuel, just under in fact. You can see just under half a tank right now. Can he do the whole race without stopping? We've seen Digital Blasphemy do this before. Salek pits. Salek pits from 5th. Unfortunate touch going into the chicane. Fantastic to see them wait for Mika though. So into the pits. Obviously thinking, I've had a slow lap here. I'm going to pit and just stop my losses. So out of the pit, where does Rob on drums appear? Rob on drums currently setting possibly the best lap of the race. Let's see as he crosses the line. Fastest lap of the race goes to Rob on drums, all on his own. Wonder if he's regretting those medium tyres. We've seen him do it before, using mediums. It just doesn't work. Oh, we've lost all our information. I've pressed the wrong button there. Apologies, everybody. There we go, it's back. So, GT Racer currently leads. Dawes is second in his Pierre Gasly inspired Porsche. Keeping that gap close. Mika is fourth. OKC Ranger currently in a strong position. Just under half a tank. Trying to go the whole race. GT Racer and MC Dawes go into the pits. So first place now goes Ranger. His tactic is working. Currently leading. I wonder how big a lead they will have. Sarlek currently coming out the Parabolica, so I would expect Dawes and GT Racer probably to come out of the pits before Sarlek comes down the straight. Let's have a look. They're incredibly close. Still, you can see Sarlek in the background. Oh, they're racing along the pit lane. Now, that is incredibly close. Neither of them gave way. Oh, touching! Touching through Curva Grande. They're 22 seconds, 23 seconds behind Ranger. Has Ranger played the tactics? Oh, I thought Dawes was not going to make it into the corner there. GT Racer in third place. The South African, third in the championship as well. Can he catch Digital Blasphemy with some good points here? Fourth place, Sarlek, debutant, had the incident with Mika earlier in the race, had to give the position back. Lost about 6 seconds, 5-6 seconds in that incident. So probably would be ahead of Dawes and Racer, where he was at the time of the incident as well, setting the fastest sector times as well. This is going to be, well, with 5 laps, just over 4 in fact, because OKC Ranger is coming up to the line now. 4 laps to go. It's looking good for Ranger. Rob on drums, you can see he's catching up to Mika. There's Mika currently going through the Parabolica. Sat there in 5th place. Ranger, last lap, a 1:44.3. Went 2 seconds a lap slower. Is he fuel saving now? He realised I need to fuel save some more because we've got these two catching him. Look, under 20 seconds now, getting to 19 seconds between Ranger and Dawes, but Dawes has got Racer all over the back of him as they go through the chicane. Sarlek in 4th is catching. That gap now is just over a second. It's 7 seconds to him and Mika. Rob on drums is not catching Mika really. 2.8 seconds. It's kind of in no man's land. Those medium tyres at the start of the race. Obviously trying to go, I think, for the non-stop race. Which Ranger currently, I believe, is trying to attempt a 1:44 in his last lap, 2 seconds slower than his previous lap on lap 7. Quarter of a tank left, with 3 laps, just over 3 laps to go. It is marginal. It really is. 16 seconds the gap. So long as he drives clean, I think he may have this. But GT Racer in 3rd place currently on the podium. has got Sarlek right behind him. Sarlek has just set the fastest lap of the race of 1:39.175. Over a second faster than GT Racer. We see these drivers all in the slipstream going through where the first chicane normally is, through Curva Grande. This is where you get such a tow. Can GT Racer pull and move off? No. Dawes defends. Sarlek coming to the corner that he and Mika touched at. Oh! Dawes is fighting them! And Sarlek! No! Lesmo won. Third place. Got GT Racer though. Third place. Lesmo 2 has now got Dawes. Now this is where we saw Sarlek have an opportunity against Mika quite a few laps, but showed that the chicane at the Ascari complex is tricky. Does not try it. Ranger 13 seconds. The gap is dropping by about 3 seconds a lap. Just over. Definitely fuel saving, but with 2 laps to go. Why is Weaving still racing? Weaving definitely lapping a lot slower than these guys. In fact, if he does 1:45s, they'll catch him on the last lap. He needs to go quicker, possibly. Dawes is looking though on the inside. He will have a go. He's passed. He's got past Sarlek. They are incredibly close. 0.05 of a second between the two cars. Whoa! Through Curva Grande. I would do some more on boards, but my controller is a bit away from me. Oh! And Sarlek does a great move up the inside. And GT Racer is going to make it, I think, through Lesmo 1. He's going to get third place. So Dawes has gone. No, Dawes stays third. He's got GT Racer all over the back of him though. Dawes is fighting. Look at this gap though. It is 10 seconds. Ranger, his fuel's not marginal. He's going to get to the end. So long as he drives perfectly. The Bellevue Aces fan leads this race. Deck is cheering him home. Go on, Ranger, he says. 9 seconds, less than 9 seconds to Sarlek. Third and fourth between MC Dawes and GT Racer. GT Racer going up the inside at the parabolic. It's a brave move. Oh, he's gone wide, slides it out, and Dawes keeps his third place. But he's going to have GT Racer all over the back of him as they go through Curva Grande. Just a quick look. Mika and Rob on drums. That gap has been about 3 seconds since Mika's pit stop. And Rob on drums just has not had a fantastic race here. But a man that's having a brilliant race. Coming through the first chicane. Nice and tidy. Fuel light is now flashing. OKC Ranger leads the race. He's not done a pit stop. Look at his tyres. Tyres are looking beautiful. That left rear, not so great, but he's only got a few more corners left. He's got the Ascari chicanes. GT Racer and Dawes. GT Racer is ahead of Dawes. Can Dawes get anything? The fuel lights are all flashing though. Ranger has got the least. He leads through the Ascari chicane. Being so careful. So careful. Jeremy saying, yeah! He's weaving at the back straight. Ranger clearly thinks he's won this. Personally, I wouldn't have been weaving because it's a bit further to go on that lack of fuel, but he's obviously confident that he can win this out of the Parabolica, full throttle. He's going to win this race with a fantastic piece of tactical driving, And Ranger wins. Salek comes second. Third, oh, just! Racer gets third. Less than 0.2 of a second in front of in front of Dawes. Fifth place is Mika. And sixth, unfortunately, Rob on drums. But congratulations to Ranger. His first victory in the Porsche Cup. With a fantastic drive. Using the tactics to get the win. Qualified fourth. So got the pole position as well. Let's have a look then. The race results. Ranger wins. 5 seconds ahead of debutant Salek. GT Racer came third, sorry. And FC Dawes fourth. Just less than 0.2 of a second from the podium. In fifth place was Mika. And then sixth place, Rob on drums, who will be looking to have a better session next time out at the Circuit de la Sarthe, Le Mans, the full circuit in these Porsches. That's next week, maybe next week as well. We will see Digital Blasphemy back on track. Rob on drums, though, due to the drop scores, will get that championship lead. What a fantastic race. I hope you join us next week for the Porsche Cup round number 11 at Le Mans. But as I say, at 8:30 tonight on this channel we have the Formula X cars doing Monza without the chicanes, speeds of over 200 miles an hour, approaching 210 miles an hour. It's going to be epic. Hopefully you can join us then. Until next time, goodbye.